4, which is the public participation. I'd like to read a statement so that we'll govern ourselves accordingly. We are now in public participation portion of our meeting where individual can speak on an agenda item or a non-agenda item. Speakers may offer objective comments on school operations and programs that concern them. The board will not permit in public session any expression of personal complaints about individual school personnel. You're allowed 3 minutes to speak and at the last 30 seconds of your time, our parliamentarian, Commissioner Jamie Devine, will cue you to start wrapping up. The board will not respond to you tonight, but we will respond to you within 10 business days. First we have tonight, Ms. D. Samuel. If you just position yourself here at the podium, you'll be able to speak for your 3 minutes, and reminding you that Commissioner Devine will remind you of your last 30 seconds.
Good evening, board and everyone that's here tonight. I wanted to speak on a non-agenda item regarding community and prayer. I'm not sure how many of you know, but recently in the Eau Claire community, there was some tragedy that hit. And so I organized a prayer rally for the community to come out and support. And just knowing what Richland County School District 1 stands for, which is engaging, educating, and empowering. I seek to do the same thing within the district, not just the Eau Claire community. We started with the Eau Claire community, but the goal is to support all of the schools within the District 1, the Richland County School District 1 area by organizing community prayer rallies where we are able to pull the community together. As we know, it's not just about the staff or the students, it's also about the community. Without the community support, then it's hard for the staff to do this thing along with the students. So what I am trying to do within the community is organize prayer rallies at the different areas within the District 1 school district where we're able to come together as a community and we're able to engage the community so that they can come out and support. We can educate them by letting them know what it is that the district is needing from us as a community. And then we can empower them to not just know, but to also act and to do what is needed as a community. I feel as if it's going to take the community and positive influences for us to just teach our children something more than just the curriculum that they're learning in school, but to also teach them that there are standards, there are morals, and there are ways for us to positively solve conflicts and to introduce conflict resolution in a better manner than what we're seeing within our district, in our community nowadays. So what I am hoping to get the support of the district is that when we are organizing these prayer rallies, that we are supported, that we are welcome in the areas at the school district, that they know that we are promoting positivity and we're pushing positivity in the community so that we can show the students that there is a better way. Thank you. That we can show the students that there is a better way and that we can also teach them standards and morality. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Again, we will not respond to you tonight, but we will respond to you in 10 business days. At this time, we'll now have George Crouch. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, board. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good evening, members of the board, members of the audience, and my friends out there in YouTube land. Good evening. At the last board meeting for me, almost a month ago, I requested that the district remove a playback restriction from the Richland 1 YouTube channel. The playback restriction, which I'll call going forward a block, prevented me from copying a video snippet of the board meeting. I thought I did a pretty good job of making the case that this copying ability provided some clarity for certain board discussions that I do in my recap. I told I was receive a letter from the district after 10 days. When I didn't receive word, I felt like maybe they were going to let me be able to use my app, or at least they were talking about it. But that, or they lost my address or the letter in the mail. But anyway, be that as it may, I hadn't heard from them, but that's okay. But I'm checking the September 26th board meeting on YouTube, and my copying app remains blocked. The YouTube site says playback on other websites is disabled by the video owner. Okay, so maybe this is standard operating procedure for most school districts. So I'm going to try my copying app, which I call Vibby, V-I-B-B-Y, for those of you who are out there interesting. So I'm going to try it on Lexington One School Board YouTube channel. So I apply it, and sure enough, I have success with it. I can do exactly what I want to do with that particular school board meeting at Lexington One. Okay, so let's try Lexington 5. Success there too, no block whatsoever. So let me just reach out to Lexington 5 and ask Rebecca Hines, who's the board chair. She responded back to me, I spoke with Barrett in my office, the communications director, about this concern since he handles all things YouTube and websites. As far as he knows and can tell, on the back end of YouTube, all the videos are public and open. We are not doing anything that we know of to make our videos unavailable. There are third-party tools that allow viewers to copy video content. A lot of news outlets use those. A person can also pay for YouTube Premium, which gives them the ability to download YouTube videos. Okay, so I'm about out of time, but unless you want to give me another 3 minutes. No? Okay. Okay, so this saga will continue, and I'll pick up at the next board meeting, so we'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, the board will not respond to you tonight, but we will in 10 business days. We have Robin Smith.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes. Good evening.
Okay. I actually spoke also at the September 26th meeting about MOAs not being in compliance, and also about the renaming of the Lower Richland baseball field to be named after Coach Henry Mixon, who coached at Lower Richland for over 30 years, and Calvin Pokeries, which is also one of our Major League Baseball players. I was told that I would get a response in 7 to 10 business days. I also never got a response. So today I actually want to talk to Dr. Witherspoon and the board about asking what the district intends to do about district policy on foundation booster clubs and other organizations that are not being followed. Does the district intend to continue this practice? I mentioned at the last meeting, the Lower Richland's website was advertising for a private organization, the Lower Richland Alumni Foundation. They are currently having an event this week that will be for the unveiling of plaques at the district stadium. The issue is why or how this private organization has the ability to unveil plaques at a district building and charge for it. The policy indicates that the school board should have been appointed to approve these markers, and there is no documentation to show this ever occurred. Furthermore, the school wasn't even aware this event was occurring until the community reached out to ask about the event and about the charge. It's clear that the district is okay with people not following its policy, and I'll note that I've even seen some people that are here today and not here that have shared and also liked the advertisement of this event. At that time, I actually, as an alum, have no problem with the recognition. I just believe that we all should be able to follow the policy. I'll also note not only is this event on the Lower Richland Public website, it's also now listed on the district's website, also with a link to purchase tickets to the event, and it is not a district event. With that being said, if this time I do get a response, Can you please include whom we in the community need to contact about our private organizations, events, and ticket links to be available to be made on the district website? And ensure that it's also put on the Twitter website, the Facebook website, as well as
30
any local
seconds.
school policy. I would like to know, Dr. Witherspoon, does the district not get tired of lawsuits for the board and district not following its own policy? I understand that it is district, is taxpayer funds, but I just do not believe that we should be footing the bill for advertising for a private organization. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We will respond to you in the next 10 business days. Thank you for your comments. Is this Ms. Davis? Yes, Louise Davis. I'm sorry.
Hello, members of the board and audience. My name is Louise Davis. I came also in September Tuesday, September 12th. I too did not receive a letter acknowledging the complaints that I had about 2 schools in District 1. I was assured that I would be contacted in writing. I did follow up with emails to the board that were not acknowledged or returned. I did make phone calls with voicemails that are full, and my concern was if anybody would get back to me. I did check to see if anybody, if the board answers to anyone. They don't. They just answer to us, the taxpayers. So hopefully we will get a response back.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your comments. We will respond to you in the next 10 business days. I just want to make sure